Hello everybody, today I'm going to tell you some short conversation between a man and a woman. Number 1. The woman told the man that she loved the way the singer sang, and the man agreed with her, and he said the singer had a beautiful voice. The woman replied she hoped they could get ticket for her concert. Number 2. The man asked the woman if the telephone repair person had come. The woman replied he hadn't come, and the telephone repair person had said he would come after lunch. The man complained to the woman about the fact that they couldn't use their phone until the afternoon. Number 3. The woman told the man she liked the reply for long. The man asked her to fill out the form and see one of their officer. The woman replied she hoped she could get some money that day. Number 4. The man told the woman he had to write her new books and he thought she was a great writer. The woman thanked him for that, and she asked if he had to write all her new books. The man replied, unfortunately, he hadn't had time because he wrote novels too. Number 5. The woman told the man service in the restaurant were very slow. The man said he hoped their waitress would come soon because he was really hungry. The woman complained to the man about the fact that the waitress hadn't even brought them their drink, and she said she wouldn't give her tip. Number 6. The man told the woman he had an appointment with his doctor that afternoon. The woman asked him if he had had a cold or weak. The man agreed with her, and he replied then he had a cough and his paper. Number 7. The man told the woman he was planning to give tests the first day of school. The woman replied she didn't like giving tests, and the woman commented if his student heard that they would want to come to her class. Number 8. The woman asked the man what time the accountant was coming that afternoon. The man replied he would come as soon as he finished their first test form. The woman commented she hoped he would add the number correctly that time. Number 9. The woman advised the woman to eat less and exercise more. The woman complained to the man first he had changed her diet and then he wanted her to exercise. The man commented as a physician he knew what was best for her. Number 10. The man asked the woman to hurry it up, and because the taxi was there, the woman replied he could wait a few minutes, and she said she would be right there. The man commented she hoped the driver didn't put the matter on. Number 11. The woman told the man those flowers were so beautiful, so bright and colorful. The man agreed with her, and he said he had to grow them himself from seed. The woman replied she wished she could grow just such pretty plants as his. Number 12. The man told his friend he had gotten a hurtive from his last passenger. His friend was surprised out, and he asked how much. The man replied the fare had been only $5, and the passenger tipped him $2. Number 13. The woman asked the man if she had gotten any pharmacies. The man replied the mechanic had called to say he had finished the repair on her car. The woman was happy about that, and she said she would pick it up after her tennis lesson that afternoon. 14. Mr. Gomez introduced himself and offered to help the woman. The woman replied she would like to book her flight to Paris for the following week. The man commented he could get her a good price on that, and then he asked her if she would like him to reserve a hotel room for her too. Number 15. The woman asked the man if he applied with the city's orchestra. The man agreed with her, and he said he played the violin. And the woman commented she heard he was having a concert at the stadium the following week. Then she asked him if he could get her some tickets.